And we're back. So last time, we brought Wyatt's remains to Sutherland. We dropped it off. Oh, there's so much for any plans of going and traveling. Well, that's fine. But yeah, so we dropped off what was left of Wyatt, and so then Sutherland asked us to, take his remains back to the Joplin's bunker at the abandoned prepper cache in PV, right near the Timberwolf exit, and blow it up, basically. Which, I mean, as best I can tell, that means, oh, we do have some wires there, yeah. So that means we're gonna lose access to it, forever, which is, quite the prospect. But at the same time, I'm I'm not all that averse to it, because that that spot there, it's very, conveniently located, especially if you're too tired to climb into Timberwolf. But there is the bunker not that far away. See, I think we're gonna do it. Just as soon as the weather allows us. So in the meantime, and we'll take this opportunity to touch up our clothes a little bit, and then to prepare. I will grab a hacksaw because I think what I would like to do is when we get to the space capsule, jump in and harvest basically anything that we can harvest. We do. In particular, we take the clamp off the we take the clamp off of the workbench, and then we take that excuse me, we take that with us. So that way we can we because there's a finite number of clamps. You can build new workbenches, but you can't make new clamps. So we can basically take that we can take that clamp and use that to make a new workbench somewhere else. Okay, do I have any? No, I don't. Let's fix that. Want to see if I had any arrow shafts handy. I do not, or at least not yet. You're also taking a lazy Sunday concern, Martian? Yes, that's not a bad idea at all. Okay, just poke our head out here real quick. Okay, blizzard gone. So we'll belay that arrow making, if we can. Excellent. Okay, so quick inventory check before we go. Some basic mats, that's okay. We might want some more cloth. So we have our main bow, we have our backup bow, we have a hacksaw and a hatchet, so we can break down whatever we need. We don't need that. We have the wires to, yes, to blow the space capsule. Got all those. Here. Let me do this. I'll keep the expired ones on me. I can't envision a scenario where we actually need 6 energy drinks. They're not that heavy, but every little bit helps. Now, unless I'm wrong, first things first, we got to go run back to Misanthropes and get Wyatt's remains. Because we put him there, and we told Sutherland to come get him, but it sounded like he didn't actually want them. Instead, so he wants them to be where he left them, and then forgot he left them. So we're gonna make that oh so familiar shuttle run at least one more time, probably for the last time. Hey, Goofy, good to see you. So, how are you recovering from your first week of classes? Are you feeling better? I think you said you were feeling a little under the weather yesterday. Have things improved? Have you been resting? Have you been hydrating? Being gentle with yourself, I hope. Okay. We are. Oh yeah, we have plenty of carrying capacity, and that's even with the bonus hacksaw. So that's good. You're tired? Oh no. You had to go to the other side of town for a site visit. You weren't able to go on Friday. Okay, yeah, school thing makes sense. And walked around for an hour, and now you're dead. Okay, well that's. I mean, dead is bad. We don't want that, but it's good you were able to actually to get out and do that. Yesterday you had a ton of work to do. You were doing that, and that drained you as well. Okay. Well, so it sounds like this is a day you need to devote to rest and recovery. Especially if you got classes to get to tomorrow. So if that is the case, then yeah, please do take it easy. Spend. I encourage spending the day in bed and hydrating and all that. Is that? Oh. Oh, that's where that is. Right. Okay. We don't want that, and we can do that later. Although, well, honestly, we could just do that now. We need 4 kilograms of meat, and then the thing. You have more work to do? Oh, not much, but still more. Okay, well, as long as it isn't too much. You drink a lot of Spain's invasion or Gatorade. It's not it's not Lucozade, is it?
This'll come in handy.
No, it won't, Astrid. It very much will not. I have heard of Lucozade. Is it a British thing? I think it's a British thing, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, well, it wasn't so much a gift. Yeah, that's the remains of Wyatt, who's the trader's brother. Initially he asked us to go get him and bring him back, and then he said, "Nah, I changed my mind. You take him back where you found him." I was like, "Okay, sure, whatever." Oh wait. I want to get a little traveling food. Look what Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. I know Aquarius. Is Aquarius Spanish? I I'm trying to think. I think the first place I saw if the Aquarius is what I think it is, I think I actually got it in Japan. Again, if that is what I am thinking, and I could very well be wrong. Okay, that's a full one, and that's not a full one. That's not a full one. That's full. There we go. That'll do. Spain's the only place you've seen it. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay, I thought so. I thought that. Oh, you had when. Oh, because they're Martian, you had a Lucozade once when you were poorly and you were sick. Oh no. Yeah, that's not a good association to have. Aquarius is the American-owned Japanese brand of sport. Okay, yeah, that's coming together. Yeah, it's not bad. It's I think it's a competitor for the oddly named, but actually not that bad if you try it. Pocari Sweat. And I guess in Japan, I guess it does not come with the association like you're drinking sweat, which you're very much not. It's one of those electrolyte replacing drinks. You like Brondo. You like the orange flavor. See, I yeah, I think we only ever, or it might have existed. I only ever found the base, like the basic flavor of Aquarius. I never remember seeing orange, but maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. You also have Powerade, but Aquarius is cheaper and less sweet. Yeah, that makes sense. The Japanese drink versus an American drink. Okay, so if my memory is doing what it should be, there should be a slope up here that we can take up to that level, and then we can go out via the coal mine once again. Yeah, the basic and the orange usually. Okay. And you can buy the big 1.5 liter bottles. Yeah, I can imagine. I think that would be at least as good for just straight up chugging orange juice. We were talking about earlier. Your body can only absorb so many vitamins and minerals at once, and piling more in after that is just gilding the lily. And you'll just waz it out. Okay, but so hopefully you don't have that much work to do, and you can get back to the important work of getting better. So you're not a big pile of sick, come time you're meant to go to class. Oh yeah, looking at those crows reminded me. Uh, we never did find that one arrow thief. I think we plunked one wolf during an aurora, and it's like ran off with one of our arrows. I mean, it's one arrow. Is it that big a deal? I mean, we have plenty, and you saw we have like close to 30 arrowheads, and it would be 30 arrowheads times three. Not, we have way more. We have easily have enough crow feathers, but excuse me. It's mine. Gosh darn it! I want it. You're gonna be dead Monday and Tuesday of class until 6. Well, I mean, do the best you can, but like don't break yourself, a week into the semester. Better to catch up and be at full tilt rather than be a zombo, but actually be present in class. Especially if whatever you have is contagious. I don't imagine your classmates would be delighted to have you there. Not that they would normally be so, but if it's like the hacky sneezy kind of thing you have, if it's just like feeling like 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag, that's maybe you can mask that. You are sure you are out of the contagious spirit. You're sure. Okay. Well, if you're sure, Dr. Kerr, I will trust your judgment on that. Okay. Have that little bit. Google said 48 hours after symptoms lessen. Oh, well, if Dr. Google said so, then you're in the clear. I mean, far be it from me to question the wisdom of Dr. Google. Anyway, it's you have diagnosed as gastroenteritis. I see. It wiped you out, and you're still tired from. Okay, well, do what you can. Like Dr. Google said, you don't have to go to the hospital, and you didn't. It was goofy. Goofy. Your behavior in this matter is, and I say that, and I mean it when I say this. Your behavior is very American. I mean, yes, it was not an issue this time. But is that always going to be the case, or you don't like doc? Well, that may well be Goofy, but unless you've got some brujitas in the neighborhood who are gonna do the thing that doctors normally do, I would still trust a human doctor over Doctor Google, because at least the human doctor knows what to look for. And you tried to log into your insurance, see if the hospital said, but or the network, but it wouldn't let you log in. And the last time you went to the hospital, well, they would poke you and make you feel bad for not speaking Spanish. Well, I mean, but did they correctly diagnose you? Did they give you guidance on what to do to handle your condition? Well, even doctors write the website. Well, yeah, but they're writing the website once and then leaving it be. Everyone's physiology is different, and just because and maybe you're showing signs of gastroenteritis, but that might not be the only thing in there. Hospital's 100 meters down the street is okay. Goofy. All all I am saying, and all I am going to say on the matter, is don't play fast and loose with your health. I know you're young. You think you're invincible. You'll bounce back from whatever. I'm here from the future to tell you, you're not. You got one body. You get one go around with it. Goofy Dunn would tell you the same thing. This is this is not scolding a young person for being this is saying, hey, we've been through that same thing. We have been through that period in our lives, and we're checking in to tell you that there you can really fuck yourself up if you just say, I'll be fine, I don't need health care. I mean, fine. Hey, go. Oh, okay, dad me all you want. Be a sassy little sassafras who's never gonna have anything bad happen to them. Many, many young people before you have walked that path. Some of them lived to tell the tale. Some of them didn't. You know how I know I'm old officially. I don't. I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm not complaining about reaching level 43 now, because I look back and like a fair few of my friends from high school and college, they didn't make it out of their teens and 20s. So much as being in my 40s does, throw in aches and pains and annoyances and whatnot, it beats the alternative. Now, if I can help with some friendly nudges and advice, so certain young people don't make the same mistakes I did in my youth, ignoring basic maintenance of my body, I'm happy to provide that service. But if said young people already know everything, then hey, I won't even bother. You you thought you're gonna be like, oh, they're all getting married and having kids? Nope, they are very much dead. You did it yesterday. If your tooth starts hurting, you will go to the dentist. Well, Goofy, given how much you've raged against dentists and doctors, there is doubt in my mind over that statement, I must say. Well, you're no fun anyway. What is our bouquet? 12%. Yeah, we might only have one or more two shots with this thing. Which is fine. That's what they're made to do. Excellent pathing. 10 out of 10, no notes. If mouth hurty, you know Edie. But if body hurty, you just deal with it? Okay, we'll check for the bear. I think we didn't take out this bear that long ago, but I am as ever a little suspicious because I'm not 100% what the respawn times are at least at this point in the game. Body stop hurty, you just tired. Well, and Goofy, I also recall, on this very stream, we had a protracted session where you had cut open your hand, and we had to engage you in a Lincoln Douglas style debate to go do something about it. So, the body of evidence I have to work with is mixed, you know? I want to believe you. I want to believe you have your parents raised you in a manner that you you are willing and able to advocate for and take care of yourself when necessary. That left a scar? I would assume so. Okay. It is. It is not late, but late enough in the day that getting back to coastal's probably not in the cards. So what we might do is just pop into the space capsule and start just ripping up everything. So come the morning, we can you know finish things out and I guess give it a proper send off. Your mom took you to the doctor if you were dying. That that given everything I've seen and heard, that makes sense. I can understand why that might have carved this particular groove in your brain when it as pertains to healthcare. Okay. So I think in terms of like actual loot, I think we've got all the things. It'll mostly be. I mean, they're cardboard boxes, but we don't need tinder plugs. We can like hack up any. Yeah, we can get scrap metal from the shelving. I guess if there's any wood to break down, maybe we do that. Yeah, like from the crates. The crates we can do by hand. So let's look around real quick. Okay, so there's cloth. There's scrap metal. Well, we can get the small stuff. The big stuff we can we'll deal with if and when we need to. She's also anti-vax. It's not great. All your basic ones that you had to for school or for travel, but like, okay, well, at least she acknowledges that there are, there's, there's reasons for, these vaccines and such. So if she's anti-vax, she's at least, willing to acknowledge, some strains of reality. God, an hour and a half. I mean, I guess. There's not much of a reason not to. Because evidently, we're never coming back here. There we go. And she couldn't put you in private school. Well, okay, well, there you go. Is it too dark? Wow, 2 hours and 15. Should probably feed her just in case. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Hey, Vi, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We'll do this by hand. How's the weekend? How did the physical therapy go? Was it as a
Tired.
not too brutal? I hope. Okay. There anything else we can break down by hand? I don't think so. I mean, we can break down the cardboard boxes, but we don't want those. Oh, and Vi and Zert, thank you so much for the contributions. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate, but oh well. And Goofy, thank you as well. Now, Goofy, to answer your question, this is our latest trader quest. Destroy the abandoned prepper cache. Retrieve Wyatt's bones, which we did. Return to Joplin's prepper bunker and use a wire bundle to set a demolition charge before leaving. Bring the trader a piece of the destroyed bunker as proof. Adrian Fusion on Friday. Next PT. Oh, next PT is tomorrow. Ah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, Goofy. Remember? Okay, so when Hinterland came out with the update, part of the update said that you'd have to do some, fulfilling the trader's quest would require some potentially morally questionable actions. And well, I think we found it. Okay, so we're out of water. We picked up 8 scrap metal and some more unclaimed wood. So let me just take a quick look around. We could so we have those metal shelves. We've actually we can't harvest the bed frame, which is fine. Um, yeah, we can grip that and those shelves, and then I think our business here is done, except for maybe those. But that's 2 hours. Whereas like these are gonna be nice and quick. Yeah, 15 minutes. There we go. Metal pail. What's in the back? That is where we found this Wyatt skeleton. And it turns out, Sutherland was the one who stuck him in there. He just didn't remember. Okay, so before we do anything else, we're going to break this down. Oh, it's going to take 4 hours. We're going to get 10 scrap metal and the vice. I really only want the vice. Okay, so let's deal with this. Do I have anything that won't make us thirsty? Not really. Yeah, at least he looks happy. Yeah. Well, if he isn't, he's not going to say much. Okay, so we can. Oof. Okay. Now we got the vice, which if we're going to make a new workbench, that's what we need. We also have 20 scrap metal. Sheesh. Okay.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh hush. Okay, so we got all the wood out of here that we can. We can't harvest the lockers, I'm pretty sure. We got another couple metal shells. We already have 20 scrap metal. We're almost, yeah, we're almost at our carry limit already. Uh, so when we do this, yeah, we're not getting back in. So yeah, we could harvest the pillow. Get a couple cloth there. Okay, so are we supposed to like drop him in here? We can't. Oh, set demolition charge and place Wyatt's bones. Ah, so it's a 2-for-1. Okay, we'll put that away just in case. Okay, so this place is now rigged to blow. Wait, no, he does. No, he no. Goofy. So what happened was like the preppers Wyatt was running with. They turned on him. They left him like that. And Sutherland found him like that there, in this bunker. So he stuck him back there. He forgot he did that, sent us to go get him, and then said, no, take him back. And yeah, so we're giving him a final resting place that no one will disturb, apparently. Okay, so via con Dios, space capsule, you have done us yeoman's work. May you rest in pepperoni for all time. Well, that was unfortunate. Although apparently it did not damage us, so that was nice. Yep, destroyed hatch. And yeah, and so this is what we're meant to take back to Sutherland.
I am so thirsty, I can't think straight.
You couldn't think straight in the first place, Astrid. Don't lie. But yeah, so that's it. So no more space capsule for us. So whatever we're getting in exchange, it better be good. Can you guys it? Nope. That's it. It's closed for good. It said the hatch was destroyed. Un- Unless we no clip our way in and out. That is, that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote for the space capsule. Well, Bunga, that's what you think. Well, okay, it's Astrid, Goofy. She's always thinking of herself first.
I could eat anything right now.
See? All right, but at least now I can feed you things that are going to dry you out, and we'll have water to do something about it. Okay. I should probably make this coffee, seeing as how it's down to like 9%. And I don't know if we're still going to be able to make use of it and cook with it if it gets like fully ruined. And speaking of, let's do that now. There you go. Oh yeah, let me take those, drop them there. Jiggle, jiggle. The fancy arrow. These are manufactured arrows that we get from the trader. So they're a very nice orange color, which makes them easier to find amongst all the snow and such. Well, I didn't necessarily want to do that, but we did. Okay, so let's go here. Pop all those in there. We got a mix of hot and cold coffee, but that's fine. But yeah, so one of those manufactured arrows costs us, what is it? I think per arrow it's like 2 cured hides, 2 ptarmigan down, and a liter of water, I think. So the cost actually isn't terrible. But I think I did check that, and there's no harvest option there. So I think I'm interpreting that to mean that once it breaks, it's broken for good. Like there's no like getting a crow feather or whatever out of it, like with the regular arrows we make. Excuse me. But so it says they're heavier, but they're not. They weigh the same as the arrows we craft, and it says they're deadlier. So I guess they do more damage. And I think so. Yeah, I think the trader started offering those after we completed the first fetch quest. So once you get the trader trust up, you should have access to them fairly early. And if you're say you're playing on Stalker and you're going to the trouble of harvesting all the wolves you're dealing with, getting those cured hides, actually probably not that difficult. Now you have to keep like bagging ptarmigans to get the down, but well, you're probably doing that anyway. Okay, so it is about like 4 in the afternoon. Well, we did put in a request for a couple bags of salt. So we would need what? Yeah, we need like a liter and a half. Excuse me, like a liter and a half of water. Yeah, and 4 kilograms of meat. But we actually have the water there. or if not there, then at the Quonset. And 4 kilograms. That's like a wolf. Maybe if we get one of the really scrawny wolves, it's a wolf in a bun bun. But that should be easy enough. And we don't have to rush it tonight, right? Because we got much like Southern, we got nothing but time on our hands. But yeah, then we'll we at the very least we can get back to coastal tonight because our business here is done, and well, I mean, I say that I don't know what comes next. Well, or if there is a next in the Trader quest line, it sounds fine. I said, when he said, we're square, you and me. So I don't think that means, it would. I don't think it means, they stop trading, but maybe the special requests go away, and it's just it's a regular transactional business relationship. And we'll find out soon enough. Let's see what else. See. Okay, so business beyond the trader. Oh yes. If we see an oak tree, I need to grab some acorns off that because we still have to make one more of the fancy lures. And right, yeah. So I think if I'm remembering, I think we had this discussion during our last grand fishathon. The bait gets you bigger fish. The lures give you chance at a higher chance at the rare fish. And I'm just doing that for the achievement. Clearly, this run was started. Well, the run started with getting good with the bow, and then when the update dropped down and all those new achievements came with it, well, we just we couldn't just let those sit, could we? Hang on, is there a cave back? There's a cave back here. Has there always been a cave back here? Huh. I mean, I guess it never really occurred to me to look, because like, if you're here, why wouldn't you just keep pressing on to the coal mine? Oh,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's a can of soda, Astrid. Come on now. Okay. Well, yeah, not named, and no coal, so can understand why people might not talk it up that much. All right. Well, hey, we got a can of soda pop for our troubles, and that's not nothing. Okay, so beyond the trader. Get some acorns, make the lure. We got the rest of the stuff back at the Quonset. Oh, yeah, there was that, was it the bunker rifle, which looks cool, but we're not going to use. And yeah, because we haven't found any other weapon. I don't think. What did we find was it the hunter revolver in Timberwolf? I can't remember. We probably did, and then just left it because it's of no use to us on this run. Okay, so we leave that. I think we said, yeah, we might leave doing all the tails in one run for Achievement Astrid, and then combo that with the 6 Far Territory Vistas. Misery is its own thing. And like the recipes, the mementos, the fish, Achievement Astrid has done all 3 of those. Now, whether she'll get retroactive credit for that, I don't know. And then, yeah, the other one is like 1,000 days, which Achievement Astrid is halfway there, and we're going to have to come up with some interesting things to keep her occupied, for the next 1,000, or for the next 1,000, God, the next 500 days. Because there's only so much fishing you can do before you fish the ocean dry and you use up all the firewood in the surrounding area. And is that? I think that's it. Well, and there's the 25 days in the mine thing, but we talked about that. That's not high on our list of priorities. How about that? That will probably have to be its own bespoke run, but we'll deal with that later. Oh wait. I almost forgot. Free fire? Free fire. I'm trying to keep inculcating good habits. So rather than burning a match, not that we're short on them, but
Come on, little fire.
if we can avoid having to do it, because I think that'll be a good habit to get into when we're pushing for 1,000 days. Because even playing with sub-loper loot, matches are eventually going to run short. Now, yes, you could trade for them potentially, but you would also be subject to the whims of trader RNG. So on those occasions where you do get a nice clear day like we have now, and you need fire or light, so maybe we look for Maglin type. Oh, how are we on coal? We got 3 pieces. That's fine. Yeah, yeah, looking at that workbench, I'm wondering if, do we disassemble the one here in the coal mine? Because when do we ever use that? Oh, is that Slid? Hey, Slid, good to see you. Welcome in, Slid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Storm Tiberius, good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid, Slid. How you doing? How is your stream? Let me pause right here for just a second. Let me give you a proper welcome, because I am a good and proper streamer. Give you a quick shouty there. Baby, please tell us what sort of shenanigans were you getting up to? How'd your run go? Oh dear, I hear heartbeat. Oh. Oh no.
Come on.
Wait, did she just come? Did she just come on Little Fire posthumously? Wow. That's Yeah, being trolled from beyond the grave. That's rude. Oh yeah, folks. If you're not already following Slid, please go check that. One of our, a high level, top tier long dark players and streamers. And yeah, and a really good channel. Just go hang out and chillin'. If you're one of those players who like your nice relaxing long dark. Woke up when it started firing. That happened. Ugh, ugh. That is harsh. But Slit, thank you so much for bringing your community here. If To answer your question, we're just wrapping up the final stages of the trader quest line. I will not spoil what we just did in case anyone is going through that or they don't want to be spoiled. Suffice to say, it took a surprising turn and a concerning one at that. So we're doing the final delivery. But yeah, for those of you who came in with Slit and you don't know me, first off, hi, I am Trooper Barry. I call myself a long dark / variety streamer. This is a long dark day, as you can tell. As I say, this right here is my boss, BOSS run, our bow only Stalker Shooter. I'm trying to make myself get good with the bow. So I have set myself some KPIs, some killing performance indicators, and as we're because that was the start, and then after we had started the just get good with the bow run, the big update dropped, and obviously that brought with it a whole bunch of new achievements. So while we're getting good, we're also trying to get back to having 100% achievements, which I used to, now I don't. So we've been just checking them off as we go. We got all the camera-related ones. We got the find every bunker one. I thought for sure I had the memento cache one done, but it has yet to fire. So either I missed one or it's bugged. And I have seen people talking about how they've done the thing and the achievement didn't pop for them. So I'm leaving open the possibility that if the achievement text says find one, maybe you got to find both of them in every region. I'm going to science that when we go to our long-term run, which is at 500 days, and we're going to use that to try to go for 1,000. But anyway, yeah. So that's roughly where we are. Because this wasn't a day, or it wasn't a run with a number of days survived goal, so much as a, check this box, check that box, etc. and so forth. And we're doing pretty good. Where are we? We're about 140 days in, and other than that one achievement that hasn't fired, we've basically done the main stuff we set out to do. So now we're gilding the lily, you know. So if this is the end of the trader quest line, and I don't know, I haven't seen it, but if it is, I may put this run in the deep freeze and pivot back to achievement asterisk, that's the file that I use to get all the pre-update achievements, including like Faithful Cartographer, Exploration Game, Stone Age Sniper, and The Will to Live, the 500-day one. So that one's already halfway to 1,000 days. So so when we do push for 1,000, that's where we're going to start. Now, I did notice the text specifically says, live for 1,000 days without cheating death. So that is a very important caveat. Okay, so pay no attention to that if you don't want spoilers. Okay. Oh, I already put the water in there. Oh, how about that? Okay, so I just need 4 kilograms of meat. And we are done so. Unfortunately, I think I have killed everything in the vicinity. Well, hang on. I say that, but I know there are deer in the neighborhood. So if we wanted to force an aurora tonight, we could do that. Now, would we want to? We are a little tired, but at the same time, I'm a little antsy. I want to see where this thing goes. Oh, right. The other kind of little breakthrough we've had on this stream. I think I think we have established that the 50% requirement for condition on meat that goes in the trader box, that might not necessarily apply to it might apply to lamp oil, because previously I was able to put one of the little small bottles that was a 21% condition. I was able to put that in after I put in some one that was above 50%. So we scienced it, and I put in a jerry can that is or that was like 41%, something like that. I put it in first just to make sure there's no like weirdness. Like putting in one good one means you can put in whatever afterward. It went in straight away. So my hope is that this means the that 50% requirement is just for food, which makes sense, right? So, if your food, yeah, obviously you want that to be of sufficient quality to where you can eat it and not make yourself sick. But lamp oil, why does condition for lamp oil matter? Okay, evidently the game heard me talking out loud about, finding one more thing to kill,
Can't be far behind.
so we can finish the trade and spark the Aurora, because the deer that were running around here last time we were at Misanthropes are nowhere to be seen, which frankly is rude. Oh, hush, Astrid, you're just fine. So I'm straining my eyes here, trying to, look for something moving in the distance. Wolf, deer, whatever. As long as it has 4 kilograms or more of meat on it, I'm fine with it. But seems like the game's gonna make us wait until tomorrow, so we can finish this out. I don't necessarily appreciate that, but okay. I guess the alternative is we go fishing. How long would it take us to catch? Well, we get one big coho salmon. That'll do it right there. So the question will be, like, how long does that take, and will we leave ourselves with enough Aurora to drop off the stuff, make the call, and then raise Sutherland on the horn again? I heard it. I heard it. I heard the hoofbeats. There. Come to Butthead. Oh. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, admittedly, that second shot was gratuitous and a little spiteful, but come on now. It's going to run halfway to Broken Railroad now. Gosh dang it. Well, maybe that's the game telling us just go get some sleep. And, come back tomorrow. Yeah, where did it even run off to? It didn't go off that way. There's no blood trail. We have archery 5. You would so it'll bleed out before too long, but can we find it? Where the grr arg. Okay, I'm gonna take a look over here. Yeah, we'll scout as best we can from on high, but we might just have to pack it in tonight and let the crows do our work for us tomorrow. Because the light is unfriendly, sun's about to go down, and Astrid is very tired, and she's going to the lip smacking thing. It feels passive aggressive. All right, fine. Okay, so and worst comes to worst, say the doe really did run off to like a broken railroad or wherever, and we don't find it. We'll fish for the 4 kilograms, pop it in, and then we'll entertain ourselves for the day. Oh yes, let's also check on our meat box. See how the curing's going. Yeah, you can tell we've been a little busy. Hey, there we go. Got a little fresh meat there. 1 and 2.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, so this is where we set up our furniture workbench because I didn't feel like lugging it and all the constituent
I'm going to
ingredients
rest soon.
back and forth to the Quonset. So okay, we're getting our salt from the trader, and that's at 10 kilograms. So why lug it farther than we need to? Now we will take the cured meat from here. We'll take that to the Quonset because excuse me, that's where we have the ingredients for our pemmican bars. And ooh, I do love me some pemmican bars. Okay, it is a little early. That's totally fine. So bright and early, we either go find the deer or we get ready for another fishing jag, which will require finding finding more firewood. Because I don't think, yeah, because after we had like a 4-day fishathon to basically get all the lamp oil we needed for our previous trade from scratch, and we basically burned through everything we got our hands on and then some. Okay. Ooh, man, look at this. Look at that sunrise. Woo. It's a nice little Hadrian moment right there.
Goodness. Made it through another night.
Was that your biggest concern, Astrid? Was it? You made it through like 140 out of those things. I feel like we can set our sights a little higher. Show a little ambition. You're a doctor, woman. Anyway, okay, so it's not those crows. Those crows are for the Carl Bob on the backside of that island. But we know it's crow weather, so let's see if we can find last night's doe-tacular victim and get the goods before the meat goes off anymore. Yeah, well, it's the first thing in the morning. It's going to be a little on the cold side. Because I want the meat, and I also want my arrow. Because it's weird. Cause I'm sitting on, any number of arrowheads back at the Quonset, but I think it's probably a holdover from the Loper run that kind of inspired this, where my archery displays were lacking, shall we say? And so I was very protective of my arrows. So I think in Milton in particular, I would have wolves just constantly running off with them and curling up to die in some godforsaken corner of the zone. So even though we are in more abundance here, those instincts still kick in. Yeah, that's not it. That's the prop deer. Yeah, I can those antlers. Yeah, those are antlers. Boo. Oh, look, another deer. Where were you yesterday? Well, are we we up for losing another arrow? I mean, it's this or fishing. I think we've chased off all the neighborhood wolves, and Petunia has yet to respawn. We're just here, Night of the Rocks, burying it up to a deer.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Can't say you've ever mentioned it, Astrid. Certainly not at the same time you're letting loose with an arrow. That's a new one even for you. 6. Okay. Oh, quickly before the weather changes. Free fire. Free fire. Thank you, Violet. That was as
Come on, little fire. Come on.
in a run where I said the whole idea was to get good with
Oh,
the
yeah.
bow.
That's a good one.
It was standing right in front of me, head down. If I couldn't land that shot, the previous 140 days have been a complete waste. But thank you. Okay, so first things first, give me 4 kilograms.
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Okay, these are going over here. Oh, we are not warm. I should do something about that.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
No, you're not. Stop it. Okay. All right, so that meat is earmarked for Sutherland. So now we can get a little for ourselves. Yeah, 12 kilos. That's a good size. That's a big old boy. Hey, psychotic deer, good to see you. I hope you're well. Having a good weekend. We are, I think, I'm fairly sure, we are just about to wrap up the trader quest line. We were trying to get it done last night, but an arrow thief got the better of us. 27 minutes. Yeah, we can wrap that up. But yeah, okay. Let me ask you, Psychotic Deer. Have you done the trader quests? Have you been through?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Have you had the whole Sutherland experience? Because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't. There we go. Okay, you've got an hour. We're not gonna need an hour, but see if we can make that work. The tail. Oh no, not the tails. I'm talking like the. So the trader has its own mechanic, and like the so if you have the trader in your run, like they have so the trader has its own thing in addition to the tails. You know, okay, okay, I can go ahead and mention where we are then without spoiling anything. I just wanted to make sure because I know some folks might get a little peeved if I just started blabbing about the what happens at the tail end of that quest line. Are we? No, no, no. We are actually gonna take all this.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, it's about to get a lot heavier, girl. So strap in. But yeah, so we went to the space capsule and did what was asked of us. And the only reason we didn't wrap it up last night is because I did also ask for another 2 bags of salt because I figure the trader is our main source of salt for our curing box, and if there is going to be an interruption in our steady supply of salt, well, maybe we stock up a little bit beforehand. Excuse me, but we are. Oh yeah, we're just the just the 16 kilograms over our carry weight. Maybe that's why we're going so slow.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I don't care, Astrid. You're going to carry it. But yeah, so we did all the initial stuff. We did the fetch quests, which sent us to the loot laden bunkers, and so now I'm assuming this is like the last step. And I mean, if it isn't, that's great. We got more new content ahead of us. But if it is, well, then we've it's been definitely an experience. And yeah, Astrid always with the sass. It's always one way too. Like she can get a reaction out of me, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to get a reaction out of her. You started your new interloper, okay? About 112 days. You finally started fishing, okay? Finished. The initial point to forge. So now, remind me, Psychotic Deer. I think you've mentioned like you've been trying to work, various goals or components into your uh, your Loper play. I think you mentioned like trying to get better about not using as many matches. I think that might have been a little while ago. So have you set? Okay, so beyond 2,000 days, you set any other goals for yourself? I mean, maybe 2,000 days will be an achievement in Black Frost. I think we're if I can get a character to 1,000 days, I think that'll be. I will count that as a win and a sign that I never have to try to do that again. Oh, okay, just 2,000 days. I get it. I mean that's certainly enough of a goal in itself. I getting to 2,000 days on its own merits is you know on any level, but especially on Loper, is a big enough task to keep you occupied. Because I would imagine that with that you're looking at, even if you do all the tales and you do faithful cartographer, you get all the bunkers, find all the recipes, make all the recipes, you do the whole trader quest line. That's what, maybe 500 days and you're a quarter of the way to your goal. What then? So yeah, best of luck to you. And so what how do you plan to keep yourself focused and on task as you do that? Because I know you've made long runs before. You talked about like lugging, you know, hundreds of kilograms of coal to the airfield and stuff like that. Okay, real quick, animal fat goes boop, boop, and boop. Okay, fresh stuff goes boop, boop. More animal fat, boop. No, I don't want that one. Gosh darn it. Joey, First Water inspired you to do the 1,000 days of low percent tradition. You'll keep doing that. Okay. Yeah, as long as I say, as long as you have a plan, because I still vividly remember straining my brain to come up with enough to keep 500 days feeling fresh and fun and exciting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And we got that, we got that. We got those, we got those. Lock it in. Your breakdown runs are early supply runs, setting up. Phase 2, gathering, collecting. Phase 3, settling down. Okay. So when do you like? What's your general target for those pivot points? Like, when do you pivot from supply runs to gathering, from gathering to settling down? Is there a day you're looking for, or are there like loot levels that tell you, okay, now we do the thing?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
As it happens, you will. You're gonna drop it right in here. There we go. Oh yeah, do we have any partial bags of salt? That's a full one. That's a full one. That's a full one. That's not a full one. That's a full one. That's a full one. And that's a full one. Okay. We're going to take you. Oh, wait, you. I'm going to take you as well. There we go. That one goes, and that goes. And we got... Okay. Yep, and it generates a new one right there. Lovely. Okay, so trade's locked in. We're getting an Aurora. So we got the rest of the day to figure out. Yeah, we got about another 7-8 hours. I am... Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go look for our arrow. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're walking around with a deer hide and guts on us. I should not forget that again.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You know, Astrid, you keep saying that, and yet you keep carrying more. One, two. So 2 more guts and a deer hide. There we go. Okay, we'll update our notes. Yeah, concerned Martian, look away. Okay, misanthropes. So, oh wait, did I not have any deer here? Wow. There we go. And the 79 guts. Ba-boom. Actually, I did just take a look at my inventory. We got the 20 scrap metal and the remnants of that workbench. We should probably drop that off and then go looking. So we're not, walking around cucumbered. First 50 days preparing for the temperature drop. Sure. Yeah, get your usual early game loper, hacksaw, hammer, saplings, guts, curing, etc. And then day 60 is summit item decay. You must get to the summit ASAP. About 150 supply. Busy supply. Okay.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, traveling crows. Okay. I got hopeful for a second. And then setting. Okay. So the fly runs start about day 150, right? So you think what day? If you're going for 2,000, what day 200, day 250? You want to at least have like your basic supply line secured. You're doing the new trader quest and all the signal void. It'll start while you're doing your normal routine. Okay, and that'll definitely keep you jumping. Do you think you'll do the other tails? So there's the yeah the middle one, the buried echoes. That it has the tool bells, which I've never been totally convinced of its use. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but if it takes up an accessory slot and it only does a couple tools, is that a good trade-off for the lack of warmth or for the extra carry capacity of the Moosehide Satchel? I don't know. You'll do it all. Okay. Well, that does make sense. It's like, what else are you going to do with 2,000 days?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take all the new stuff we got out there. So we'll put all the scrap metal in there, plus the vice. Yeah, now we got plenty of carry capacity. And speaking of freeing up capacity, we definitely don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Yeah, that's all fine. Those are all fine. I like the wool socks, but they're wool socks. They're not climbing socks. Okay. I think we're, should be light enough. Let's go find our arrow/arrows. Just on the off chance. In addition to that doe, we also find our wolf arrow thief, which is probably decomposed by now. Around 500 days is hunting across each region, gathering supplies you not looked or you missed. Okay. And yeah, if you have a plan that involves starting things at 500 days, that's that's a that's a pretty good sign right there. Okay. So he shot that doe on misanthropes. It initially ran like off the right side. But obviously that doesn't mean it kept going that way. No, I'm not. We're not gonna do this. We're don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. We're here on business. The next 500 of her settling down, gathering supplies for your home base. You'll play on the new custom setting or the over the camp. Okay, I was just about to ask like where if you have like a base location in mind. It sounds like the camp off, which makes sense. It's got pretty much whatever you would want. You got established beds, got a workbench, there's a radio, easy access to fishing huts. If you need to, bleed off cabin fever, there's the cave, in the Overlook Hotel. And for travel to other regions, it is very centrally located. Yeah, that does make good sense. For the long time, the dam really. Like, would you set up shop in like the front with easy access to the workbench, or would you go deeper into the dam? Although now with the safe house customization, you could. I've seen people they take the workbench and then they move it into that front room, and then they take the fire barrel from the little generator room, they bring that up front, and they basically put it like they put they drop that and the workbench in the same spot. So it looks like you have a rim fire, yeah, a rim grill on top of the workbench. It's very convenient. You enter your little loot display / supply room. Okay, and the dam also very central. Yeah, and getting out to PV or the ravine, and then the coastal regions. Very easy. Because like most, especially now with the trader being in place, like much of like coastal highway is going to be like the new hot spot. Everyone's like any kind of like any long term runs, people are going to come here. As it's for obvious reasons. That's another prop deer. Gosh dang it! Where is that ding dang doe? It's the weather should be such that we can see crows. Straight, I get a little annoyed. Oh well. The dam has tons of metal, wood, and cloth. Yeah. Lots of crates to break down. Lots of broken, like lots of lamps, broken metal boxes, etc. Used to take 100 days to shave all the items down. Now it takes 40 days and about 4 hatchets. Okay. And yeah, on Loper they would have to be the improvised hatchets because that's yeah, you're not fine. You don't have the benefits of the this beach combing because I think I found something like 7 hatchets just purely through beach combing. It's nuts. I'm still not going to use them to clear the ice though for fishing huts. That's going to be the job of the heavy hammer. 'Cause that Okay, so they do climb. Interesting. I was gonna say those crows are flying awfully low. But maybe they came in from Desolation Point. 100 days longer due to cabin fever, that old run, and lack of food. Oh, where did the Yeah, there's a chest here. Not that long ago, but now, yeah. Now they just put the sneakers there. Huh. Was there a blizzard and I missed it? If so, where's all the new loot? Right. Anyway, moving on. Now it just takes 40 days to just stockpile the food there over time. Aha. Yeah. Yeah, there was I forget. Actually, didn't you say you were gonna do a run where you just broke down all the crates in the dam? Am I remembering that correctly, or is that someone else? Ooh, oh, is this it? This might be it. No crows, which is rude. But hey, at least we found it. Yep, there's our arrow. Totally frozen, which is no surprise. If it wind chill's -11, can we keep a fire going here? Probably not. well, let's get the goods. You know, we don't want her to have died for nothing. And I'm not about to let good meat go to waste. Certainly not when there's a curing box just waiting for it. Okay, got that. And how long do you need? Half an hour. Okay. Well, yay, carcass harvesting 5.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You keep saying that, Astrid. And yet. And yet. Oh yeah, how is the meat? 76%. That's surprisingly not bad. Seeing as how that dough's probably been out on the ice for about a day. How is the trip? The well, we put in what we needed to get the Aurora going, so now we're kicking our heels until the Aurora starts. So we're gonna have to go back to the Quonset, call in the trade, probably give Astrid a short nap, and then, well, then we'll see what happens. Cause where we are, it has the feel of finality, like the Sutherland made it sound like after this latest trade we would be, I think he'd say we'd be all square. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. Anyways, you thought about building a shrine with the custom build stuff? The shrine for the Loper gods? Ooh, what would that entail? Some carvings, bears and cougars and such. Some appropriate sacrifices. Okay, there we go. A nice big stack of meat.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
If it could hold it all, and it might not. No, it should hold it. Just perfect. Yeah, the box is full of meat. Okay, so we'll drop another deer and 2 more guts. There we go. So we're up to 2 deer and 81 guts. Good grief. You saw 2 wolf carvings. Okay. Wolf shrine, maybe a bear shrine too. Well, I'm sure they would appreciate that. The cougar? No. Oh wait, don't I have? I don't. Okay, I thought I had some. Thought I had meat on me. I do not. Let's fix that. Something a little more substantial. There we go. Yeah, I would imagine over the course of 2,000 days, you're gonna have plenty of opportunities for woodworking and such. And especially if I remember correctly, the carvings only take like a single piece of fire, so you can do a bunch of those. So if you're in the camp office, maybe you could yeah, you could line that railing that's along the upper level. You could line that with carvings. you maybe you can make the little what do they call, like the bedside tables. You can make a couple. You can make 3 of those, and then have like one of each of the or you're rather than have the new one of each, or you can make a handful, and then with the same kind of carving on top of all of them, you can have like a summoning circle. Like you want a bear, so you put the bear carvings on top of each table, and then you say the appropriate magic words. Burn a little incense, and then you manifest a bear into existence. So the bear bed, yeah, the bear. I mean, the bear bed looks like 10-degree warmth bonus. That's pretty spicy. Now I do. My one question about that, because I mean I like it a lot. I just wonder, where do we get the purple to that we see in the blueprint? Like, is there Stacy's grape soda involved, or like where are there dyes that we just happen across? Inquiring minds want to know. There we go. Yes. Where'd that go? Yeah. So here, where do we get? Yeah, that's probably like the natural coloring of the bear hide, but the pillows. Where do we get the color for the pillows? Okay, I'll put that away. That's fine. We need to take a couple more shots so we can break this bow. There you go. That you don't know? Yeah, we can leave that up to our imagination. Okay, so let's yeah, let's put Astrid down for a couple hours. We'll call it to it. We'll be conservative. Because I want to leave as much of the Aurora for travel as possible. Okay. Oh, the computer just came on. But the sun is still above the horizon, so it's probably a little early. So we'll give her 1 more hour. By that point, things should be active. Mm, kinda, and also kinda not. I mean, it is here, but there's the omnipresent hum I was looking for. Okay, so we call our man.
The lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air. Stuff will be there soon.
Yeah, he's been, other than talking about his brother, he's been unusually chipper of late, which makes me, slightly concerned. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 hour. Yeah, Sutherland is a weird cat. But, I mean, admittedly, he's got some good stuff. As Jeremy gets talking to him on the radio, it's not. Well, I know some folks who would disagree, but for me, I'm okay with it. I I don't mind the mechanic. I'm okay. Oh, there's a fresh Aurora wolf right over there. But yeah, I don't mind it at all. It keeps things fresh. And the nice thing, it is completely optional. Like you can excise it from the game altogether. Like if you do think it's game breaking or it's immersion breaking, you don't have to, and your run is just as valid as anyone that does have it. In the longer with not seeing a single soul. I mean, for the most part, you're absolutely right. Well, as we'll see coming up here, we don't see Sutherland. We see his boat, but we never see the man himself, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm with you. Because I think the people who, well, yeah, the isolation is part of the long dark experience, and yeah, these conversations they do maybe go against that somewhat. And yeah, the being able to trade for like matches and medicine and other other various and sundries, it does give you an avenue to extend a run that was not there previously. But again, 100% opt-in. So yeah, we can see his boat. We just can't see him. We got, oh wow, a heavy hammer. Now there's a thank you gift.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Damn. Yeah, that's way better than a couple arrowheads or a hockey sweater. Sheesh. And yeah, that was also 22 kilograms we just picked up, so we're going to slow down a little bit. And too bad. Yeah, and yeah, the salt. Yeah, we picked up the bags of salt because if we're going to lose access to him, I want to make sure we're going to be able to make cured meat for quite some time to come. Okay, steady on, Astrid. We're almost there. You found 3 hockey jerseys. Yeah, it did. Yeah, and that's probably a good use for them. Given the hockey sweaters are, I mean, they're surprisingly good for wind, but for warmth, they're just kind of eh. Oh, you found the Festive. Yeah, the Festive sweater is really cool. Um, got a nice design on it. And so have you seen the festive sweater during an aurora? 'Cause I'm told that's one of the is supposed to have a unique interaction. The sweater, the festive sweater. Allegedly, I have not confirmed this myself, but allegedly, the festive sweater does a little something something during an aurora. Now I'm only reporting secondhand here, but my the people who say this tend to be reliable sources. You might check it out. Yeah, just and it won't be like a game breaking thing, but it'll a fun little treat. You had auroras before, nothing strange about this. Okay, were you wearing it? Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. They're not the warmest, so I've I've not been carrying it around, but I know I left one in the bingo hall in PV, so maybe one of these days we'll have to take a peek and look at it while there's an aurora going. You were wearing it. Okay, well, I might have been misinformed. That's also possible. Okay, yes, actually, you know what? I am gonna do this. Really? Okay, so we got multiple respawns. Also, is this bow gonna break or what? Good grief. Well, it has, I landed the shot, but I guess it wasn't enough to bring down an Aurora Wolf. It's fine though. We had the cougar knife. All is well.
You again?
Yeah, me, the only person you've been talking to. So what the hell, man?
You're back. Well, if anything in this new world makes sense, it's leaving him there to rest. Oof. Brain fog's clearing a bit thanks to you. Who would believe any of this shit? Don't matter. I'll be around. For now.
Okay, that's a bit anticlimactic, I guess.
This is what I've scrounged up today.
Okay, there's the bunker rifle. Ooh, oh, hello. bushcraft bow blueprint card, especially for crafting a bushcraft bow. 5 kilograms, 2 cured maple saplings, and 2 cured. Okay, you have my attention. Canned corn. 8 fur for 1 can of corn? Ugh. Oh, now it's only 15 cedar for cereal. It used to be 20. Her. No, no. Jeans? Seriously? I'm okay. We're okay on these for now. Pattern wool mittens. Those look lovely. I don't know that we. Well, lamp oil. Eh. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Sure. It's only 1.25 liters. We can fish for that. Quality tools were fine. No, no. We'll do 1 more bag of salt. Don't need a storm lantern. There is this. A durable heavy knife with a finely honed edge excels at harvesting meat from frozen carcasses. It looks nasty, but a whetstone, a hacksaw, and a cooking skillet? That, ooh, I don't know. The new boat? Yeah, I'm curious to see what that is. So we'll take the salt. We'll get the acute mittens, and we'll do the bushcraft bow blueprint.
Okay, then.
But yeah, if that is the if that's the end of the trader quest line, is I say is rather abrupt. He said, "Oh, brain fog's clearing. I'll be around for now." Like, jeez. Ooh, okay, yeah. The clothing took a bit of a hit. We'll fix what we can. It does stronger shots at the cost of durability. Okay. Oh, boo. Well, at least we got the coat done. Also, if it's too dark, how's the piano playing? Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna. Astrid has definitely earned her rest. Let's check that. Yeah, so 5 kilograms of meat, easy. 2 cured maple saplings, we got plenty of those. Cured hides, plenty. Lamp oil, birch bark, got lots of that. Yeah, that'll all be doable. But I guess yeah, that's the end of the trader quests. Hey, Lupin, good to see you. Yeah, we just did it. We just put in we finished the final fetch quest, and the last bit of dialogue was just kind of non-committal. Is it? Oh, thanks. I guess I'll be around for now. And so we just kept on trading. But we are going to we did get access to, or not access, we are able to trade for apparently a new kind of bow. So I am interested in that. Uh, it is also 1 a.m. and I have to work tomorrow, so I think we're gonna call the stream there. I don't know what we're gonna do with this character. I didn't get acorns. Yeah, I didn't get acorns to make the last lure. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're not done yet. We're gonna make that lure. Then I'm gonna go to bed. I want that achievement, gosh darn it. Oh yeah, if I actually is that? Oh no, so that's the Aurora Wolf we dropped, and there should be another wolf carcass somewhere around here. All we're doing is we're going in search of acorns. We're gonna come right back, make that lure, get the achievement, I assume, and then I go to bed. Versus the crazy and the rest of the that that's probably not a bad shout, Lupin, because it does like the way he was talking about his memory going in and out, and having like this or that vision of him and his brother. It did kind of smack of the kind of mental fatigue and like the lapses that we were hearing from the people who were near Rudiger's machine. Well, rip that rabbit. But yeah. So I don't know, because I was talking through this earlier in the stream. So other than like chasing other achievements, because we have not like fulfilled our like the animal kill target, so we don't have to like delete this run, but in terms of like you know uh exposure therapy with the bow and all the work with the trader, we've done what we set out to do. So it seems like this might be a time to maybe pivot back to achievement master and start going for 1,000 days. Fine, finally, good grief. Okay, might have left that one a little too long. Well, I said we were here for acorns. Let's get some heckin' acorns. Oh yeah, you're the guy with the flare gun and the flare shells, who normally I would be delighted to see. But alas, this is not that run. Oh geez, yeah, the local rabbits have been getting savaged. You never get a wolf to run straight at you. Boy, and that's why I walk backwards when I do that. So the whole idea behind that is that it makes them level out their charge. So they don't do that last second swerve to one side. Because I know I was having that same issue, and they love to do that nonsense. yeah, so if you they kind of like they set their path when they start charging, but if you walk backwards, like you make them kind of veer toward the center, making that just that little bit easier to land that melee range headshot. It's not like 100% foolproof. I have had still, especially like on
Wonder if I can drop any of this
uneven ground, it's a particular issue. Like if you know that little, like the, Spence's, like the ground out in front. That one is that's one area where I had like several issues of wolves taking bizarre pathing and resulting in several struggles. But in general, that walking backward does sort the issue for the most part. Just make sure as you're backing up, you don't go over a snowbank or anything that would that would lift you up and cause your aim to change. Okay, we'll go and just right here. Drop the meat. Drop the animal fat here. Okay, and we'll drop the busted bow. There we go. And then we'll put the 2 new wolf hides. 1 and 2. And the guts. Okay, Quonset, there we go. 2 more wolf. And those. Nice. Now, we need crow feathers. We need the acorn and scrap metal, which should be right in here. Awesome. A tackle box. Craft a full set of 3 fishing lures in a single game. Admittedly, not the most difficult achievement ever. Not the most impactful achievement ever. But you know what? We got it. And those timber wolves. Oh yeah, did you the timber wolves down on the ice? Yeah, that's rough. I think we had those for a little bit, but I think I left the zone for a while, and then they did too. So and yeah, they are an issue, and they're a big annoyance, but at least they're not a permanent one. Okay, I did say, yeah, we were gonna. Yeah, I'll take a sleep save here. Yeah, this was a character made to chase achievements, so what better way to at least finish the first act than grabbing one more? All right, before we do, we will check our not our achievements. We know that. Check our stats. 141 days, most of them in coastal. No surprise there. Although we did kind of hit every single spot along the way, except the Zoc. 500 shots, just about 371 hits. A little bit better than a 60% clip. 250 wolves, 20 bears, 4 moose, 9 deer, 45 bun-buns, 17 ptarmigans, and, of course, the 1 cougar. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about what we do next. But yeah, unless I come up with something better, I am leaning toward starting the push for 1,000 days. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So, thanks to everyone for hanging out. Big thanks to Slid for the raid. And thank you, Chatties, for being here. Thank you, Lupin, Psychotic Deer, Goofy, Will, Vi. Appreciate you all of our regulars. Zert, you as well. Oh, and thank you to everyone who contributed to the 12 Hours of Trooper challenge, where we are raising channel points for me to do a 12-hour stream. Your vote is 50 days. 50 days from 50 days is. 50 days would be misery, but no, we'll see. We'll see. That's going to be out there for a while. But thank you for the contribution, Lupin. Let's see, where are we on that? Let me check the numbers here. We have we're 65% of the way there. 78,000 of the 120,000. We're in a good spot. Yeah, let's find someone to raid. I can pass y'all on to someone else. Let's see. Oh, Loopy's playing Subnautica below zero. Who else do we have? Scrolling. Looks like, yeah. Oh, Rando's playing Enshrouded, but he's got the guitar out, so I think he's wrapping up there. Oh, here we go. But yeah, Waffle Mouse is back. Yeah, Mouse is always a good raid. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go raid Waffle Mouse, folks. If you can, please stick around for the raid. Show her some love. Yeah, no, one of my favorite places to hang out. Yeah, really super cool, long dark streamer, very chill community. If you like it here, you'll like it there. So, thanks again. No stream tomorrow. I will update the schedule for before the holiday over on Discord. So pop onto there if you're curious. So, thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.